So I want to give a quick update about my car. I got my summer wheels, in case if you haven't seen it on TikTok and Instagram yet. So here's my winter wheels. I'm not going to leave them on. I just was checking my fitment compared to my winter wheels, which are my old ones. As you can see, they are a little bit lighter. This is gunmetal. These are 9J wide compared to these. I think they are 7 or 7.5. I actually don't know. And those are 7 actually. So these are 7-inch, these are 7-inch wide, and these are 9. I wanted 9.5, couldn't get it, so I got them for 9 with Michelin Pilot Sport 4 at 255 in the width. If you go to the back of the car, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, it's not covering the whole thing, but I don't have money for 12-inch wheels either, so it's better than nothing, I would say. The fitment is, in my opinion, is perfect. It doesn't go over the car. If you look at the side, it doesn't. If I go over speed bump, it shouldn't hit the top of my wheel, which is perfect in my opinion. I've got my lights sorted. They're actually working right now. Working on my exhaust at the moment. My K24 is in and running. I'm currently adjusting my shifter cables here in the back because they aren't working perfectly yet. My throttle body is there. That's my boost thing, but I don't have boost. Then the rest of the car is still the same, nothing changed. Only thing I did so far, again, I put my Lotus interior back. I missed it. So, and it's summer, well, not really, but it's almost. So I'm going to put my Lotus interior back. I'm going to fix it all. Because of the fitment of last year, I didn't continue it. But you can see on that side, the top isn't too bad. It's just the bottom, which is too short, and the back and the speaker doesn't line up. So I'm going to cut that, get it all fixed and sorted, so it's aligned on the car, and then we're going to go all over it. My gauges for AFR and boost is going to sit there. Then my display, which I actually made a template, which is for my original interior, so that has changed a tiny bit. Then I have to make these gaps here, which you can see there, and I need to find a way to get air to the window in case if it's raining or winter, so that I have to fix. I have my storage bin back here. I sorted that. I working on my Honda shifter and this Honda shifter cable, so that is I'll have to sort out, but I have to do it from the back first. Some small tiny things to do. I fitted these things, which aren't really splitters. They're mainly to protect the underneath of my bumper, side skirt, sorry. So those, when the car is back on, that should be pretty flat to the front. I decided, well, I started with making this stuff one piece. I have to sand it down, make it all nice, but this part is going to be all one piece, so I can take it off as a one. Then this will go on here in the end with bolts and nuts, so it's all nice. Then I started here on the front as well. This is going to be all one piece. I started sanding it a tiny bit already, so I do a lot more fiberglass from the inside and the outside, but it's all going to be a one piece fitment. This thing, which is my splitter, is mainly to protect the underneath of my front bumper, but I have to cut it on this line. I think that's the way I want it. I'm not sure yet, because this area might be a bit sharp for regulation, so I might have to get down that way or so, but that's I have to see. It's the same on the other side. The reason why I didn't do it on the front here is so if I go over speed bump, it actually doesn't hit this if it sits out of like here. So that's mainly for my reasons why. Other than that, not much changed on this car. The radar isn't great. Still working on the engine and stuff. And I, together with someone I know, we might go to spray this car which I'm not going to tell you what color and everything, but we're going to spray this in one color, pretty cheap, so I can actually afford it, and then later we go over it. The only thing I'm going to say is going to be matte, so that's the only thing I'm saying. Other than that, I'm going to fix the front bonnet. That's another issue. I'm hoping to get a Lotus one, original Lotus one, and make it open like Lotus one, so only this thing opens and the rest stays the same. Because if I can do that, it means that I can make all this piece one piece fitment as well, and it only opens the fronts. That's kind of it. My car works, it starts running a bit rich. My suspension is there. I have to fix all that stuff later. But for now, I just want to see how the wheel fitment was today, see how that looks, see how it fits. Do you have to lower the car more, which I'm definitely not going to do. This is perfect. Then the front, because I measured this one by hand, I know it's correct. The fitment is actually fine, so I can apply the same idea on the front of the car, which is the wheel width I wanted, which is 17 by 9, actually working. Because this is, sorry, my mistake, 17 by 8 in the front instead of 17 by 7, and 17 by 9 in the back instead of 17 by 7. Because of the fitment is perfect in my eyes, it means that the fitment on front should be perfect as well. I went for bigger wheels, tire height in the back. I went 40, which means I had about a centimeter or more tire compared to that one over there, the overall diameter. With that one, I would have about 2 centimeters of overall diameter more, which is about 1.3 centimeters each side. So with the width a little bit wider, which will come to about there, exactly here, and a little bit wider, it will come here, I would say. So basically this should be fitting fine, the same way as the back. If not, I can always cut this inside here a tiny bit if I have to, or in the back there. So yeah, this is a quick update about my car for now. Still working on it, still driving, well not driving, but still trying to drive. Yeah, so much work. But I actually love this project. It's a pain in the ass and expensive, but I do love the project. It's really nice, and it started to come along with the wheels. I really love the wheels. They are not perfect in, by the way, because the trading arms aren't connected, so the wheels might turn slightly, but it doesn't make a difference really. The fitment should be same as it is now, so it makes no difference. The front will be a challenge because I know that one was correct. Doesn't mean that one is correct. So it's, but that should be easy adjustable. And then if you can see here, which is something that started to annoy me, you can see this fitment here. It's off there. So what I'm going to do is, whenever it's warm, I'm going to get the heat gun and melt this, point it a tiny bit down, so it's exactly aligned. Heat it back up so it sits in, and then make it right. The reason why I didn't do that, because I thought when I bought this kit it should be exactly here, right? But it's not, because if we go to the other side, you can see here, and you can see how there is a gap, and it gets a tiny bit bigger. However, the alignment is correct, as you can see there. So that's interesting. The alignment here is fine if you don't follow the line on the window. But if you follow the line on the window, the alignment is correct. So, and then I need to figure out how to mount the side panels. This side I can mount in the front of the car, but not on the side, like where the door is, which I don't like, because then it sits out a tiny bit. On this side it's the same issue, but the bolt underneath is broken, so I need to drill that out. So I need to find a way to align or attach the side skirt without actually having to glue it, because next time I want to take this off, I have to remove the glue, start over again, blah 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 blah. Don't feel like it, so I need to find a way to attach the thing all the way there. I might buy some other stuff, I'm not sure, because it's expensive enough. I need to fix that. You will see it. You see this thing here? Yeah, as you can see, it's off, but it's all connected, so that's a weird thing. And if you look at this gap here, right, and you look at this gap here, this one is a tiny bit less. This is broken, so what I'm going to do is when I have that panel aligned, I might attach fiberglass here, so this gap is as less as possible. Even if I can get it completely covering, that would be cool. That would be pretty flat. Anyway, stuff to do. Must say that even though with all this crappy stuff on it, I do think the car looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see the new color either. I do like my white and my black, and everyone knows me because of my white and my black. But yeah, new color would be great. It would be cool. It would be different. Maybe a bit boring, but it's safe, I would say. Anyway, that's the update for today. Follow me on TikTok, because on Instagram it's both all Roadster Alex. Anyway, everywhere you can find me is Roadster Alex, because I post a lot more smaller updates there, and then sometimes I post them to YouTube. So and Instagram more pictures of course than videos, but I post them anyway. I try to post them to YouTube so now and then, but I just post them more on TikTok and Instagram. So anyway, if you don't, then follow me here and you will see the updates, you know, eventually. Thank you and see you next time.